Hey guys! Things that take up space in my brain. I don't even know what number we're on right now, but this one I was reminded of today watching a video um, on YouTube, and it was about a card being declined. And I was like, oh my gosh, I remember this one time. I was working at Menards, and the way that they did payment at like for your first like paycheck or two was you had this debit card, and until they could get it to go to direct deposit. And I want to say they paid like every week, or maybe it was every other week. And so I was like, okay, cool, whatever, got this debit card until it goes into my account. And she's like, it's gonna take like, I can't even remember what they said, 3 to 5 weeks, 3 to 6 weeks, something like that. And so I was like, okay, expecting it to take a while. Well, I remember it was payday, and I needed something or wanted to buy something, so I went to the store to buy it, and the card got declined. And I was like, what the heck? Like, I had checked like the online or something like that, and I was like, I know what I was supposed to get. Like, I don't remember how I knew what I was supposed to get, but I like knew what I was supposed to get, and I knew, that it should be on my card, and I was just like, what the heck? And I wound up going back to talk to the HR lady, but when my card got declined, the guy said something, and I was like, no, like, I know that there's money on this, like, let's do it again. And so we did it again, and I was like, what the heck? And I want to say that, like, maybe I had an issue with my debit card after too, because maybe I don't even remember, like, there were just issues. And it was just kind of like, the heck? And I just remember, like, I wasn't embarrassed, I was just confused, but I remember him going like, oh, that's embarrassing. And then I became embarrassed. I was totally fine until he said that. And then he's like, oh, that's embarrassing. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. Oh, you know? And it was just like, it wasn't embarrassing because I knew I had the money. I just couldn't figure out what the heck was going on with my card or cards. For some reason, I think maybe my debit card had an issue that day too. And it was a thing, but I wound up what had happened was that they had put the money in my account. It had actually gotten deposited like week 2 or something like that, and I just wasn't expecting it to go through to my bank that early. So it was just a simple mix-up. But yeah, I remember that time my card got declined, and totally just fine with it, a little bit confused, and then, oh, that's embarrassing. And that does periodically, occasionally, randomly pop in my head and take up space in my brain. Anywho, I hope you guys are having a fantabulous day. Remember that life is way too short not to share your stories, and I love you. Bye.